Namaste, I'm Archana. A warm welcome to you. Today I'm going to be showing you the difference between Parvatasana, which is mountain pose, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is a downward dog pose. Both of them are very similar because we're going to be on our palms and our feet, and it looks like an inverted V. I generally use Parvatasana for people who are just beginning their yoga practice. And then once they have enough flexibility, we move on to Adhomukhshwanasan. So let's begin. So we're going to come onto our palms and our knees first. I'm going to use this pose to show how both can be done. So keep your wrist below your shoulders, knees below your hip, your toes behind your knees. Keep your palms nice and wide, so that you are able to see the color of your mat between your fingers. And when I look at my knees, I shouldn't be able to see my toes behind. Here, press your palm into the earth, press your toes into the mat, lift the knees up. Here, and you can just stretch to bring your arms and ears in line. If you can, drop your heels down. If you have tightness in your hamstrings or the back of your legs, you may keep your heels up, and that's fine. So here, my arms and my ears are in line. My gaze is at my toes. If I can, I'm going to drop my heels down and stay here. So this is your mountain pose. Now next, we're going to go into the downward dog pose or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here again, my fingers are nice and wide. I engage my toes, lift my knees up. Here my heels can either drop to the floor or stay here. That's fine. So I'm going to bring my ears in line with my arms and then take it further down. So getting a nice stretch in my shoulders, trying to bring my forehead towards the mat, pull my navel in, push my seat towards the ceiling. So here, we are in downward dog. Staying here, breathe in and breathe out. You're trying to push your palms away like you're trying to split the mat into two. Your feet are firmly planted on the mat. And one. Drop it down. I'm going to come back. Wrist below my shoulders. Once again, engage your toes. I'm going to come into Parvatasana mountain pose. Here. One. Now if I want to transition it from here, this is how I'm going to look in Parvatasana. Next, just take my hands further. Drop. Feel a nice stretch in my shoulders. You can also, in downward dog, you can keep your knees slightly bent. Push your seat up. Bring your belly close to your thighs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your big toes to touch. Knees nice and wide. Just rest here in extended child pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I appreciate your support. For more content like this, please like and subscribe. In case you have any queries or questions, you can always write to me in the comments below. Namaste.